So how did I make these lovely textured papers without using my brayer and Gelli Plate? Well, I used a piece of plastic, a bottle that sprayed water and some timholtz distress oxide ink pads. So if you'd like to know how I did it, just keep on watching and I shall tell you all about it. First of all, I got a piece of plastic. It's quite a sturdy piece of plastic, not thin and sort of flimsy. And I've got 3 lots of timholtz distress oxide pads and a spray bottle. So I've listed all the details of the products that I've used in the description, so you can check that out when you finish watching the video. What I'm doing here is just pressing the pads onto the plastic. I've put a piece of white paper underneath so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and you only need a thin smearing of the various different inks in the pads. You'll be surprised how much coverage you do get out of them. So just moving them around, trying not to sort of mingle the colours. That will be done when I spray it with the water in a few seconds. Now it's time to spray over the ink that I've put on the plastic sheet. This isn't a special spray gun, it's just one that I had around the house. So just spraying it over the top of the inks, and the paper that I'm using is just copy paper, and I'm kind of just moving it around lightly and mopping up the ink, trying to sort of get as much coverage as I can. So I'm dabbing it down and moving it around, and I do like the runs that I'm getting there. So for the next minute or so, what I'm going to do is just keep on mopping up the ink and trying to get the colours blended and mixed together. I'm always a little bit alarmed when I see how bright these colours are when I'm working with them. But when they've dried, they dry to a very subtle shade. So don't be sort of too off-put when you see the colours, when you first mop them up and they're wet. Especially the oxides, they dry a really sort of pastely, chalky colours. Obviously, depending on the colours that you pick, but in the main, they have a lovely effect, and I'm always super excited with the results. Well, I enjoyed making those textured papers so much, I decided I was going to clean the plastic off and go again. So I'm using the same colours, the same oxide, distress oxide inks, and I'm just going to have lots and lots of fun with a piece of plastic making textures without a jelly plate and brayer. So here I am at the end of my printing session, and I'm really amazed at what lovely textures I can get just using a piece of plastic and not using my jelly plate and brayer. These were the distress inks that I used, my little spray bottle and just some copy paper. and I really hope that you will have a try yourself. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, and I hope to see you again very, very soon.